Somebody farted on the plane, but no one knows who did it. I know there's somebody to blame, 'cause now the cabin smells like somebody shitted. The odor hit me like a wave, and then the head started turning. I can't let this person get away, 'cause it smells just like a diaper is burning. Now I'm running down the aisle and I'm grabbing people by the shirt. Was it you, tell me the truth. Nobody's fessing up, but the smell keeps getting worse. I know you smell it, I know you smell it too. The flight crew tries to take me down, but I'm too goddamn strong. I make it to the front of the cabin, and I grab the intercom, and I say, somebody farted on the plane, and now it's time to be honest. I want a face, I want a name, then we can put an end to this, I promise. The man in 27C stands up and takes the aisle. He says, I'm sorry, it was me. I drank some milk for the first time in a while. I said, why would you do that? Why were you drinking milk? He says, my mother loves it and my mother's very ill. I'm on my way home to say my goodbyes. So in honor of my mom, I thought I'd give it a try. Now the whole plane's crying and we're hugging it out, and I can't remember what I was so angry about. I tell him that I'm sorry if I caused him any pain, because he farted on the plane.
Hey guys, you ready to let the dogs out?
It's time!
It's Mustache Mulligan Show. What's up? Welcome in. Hey, thanks for joining me. It means a lot. It means a lot that you're choosing to spend your Friday night here with old Mustache Mulligan and his show. Thanks for joining me. We have a fantastic show lined up for you. I'm a little livid. We got a little livid. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I know. Listen, I hate to hit the ground running. I like to usually come in, get everything nice and set up. You don't want to just come right in and get to work, But Jason, of course, the producer here for the Mustache Mulligan Show, his only real job is to try to ruin what I've got going on. Excuse me. And he's really good at that. He's not a great producer. He's more of a reducer. He reduces the quality of the show, and I swear by that. And he's just constantly trying to do everything in his power to reduce the quality of the show. I've went to HR. I've went to management. I've gone above me, trying to get the job title, switched from producer to reducer. But they won't go for it. They feel like it's rude and diminishing, and it is all of those things. That's very good. Oh, wait a sec. The other guy that likes to interrupt every chance he gets is the drummer, but it's in his contract, so just kind of enjoy this for a second. Clap along at home if you want. Yeah, feel that tingling down in your, in your nether region. Anyway, so Jason gets this bright idea that we need to incorporate more. We need to become, more of a radio radio station. Redeemed highlight my message. Who redeemed this? Oh, Fishhook, it's time. It is time. I hope you guys are having a great night. I want to say thank you again for joining me. And for joining Jason, of course. He is a piece of crap. But listen, we got a lot to get to. He's talking to me again. He just won't shut the hell up. He's got all these ideas. Never stop the Mulligators. That's what I'm saying. Mulligators and masturbators. They are unstoppable. Truly unstoppable. It is Memorial Day weekend, so we're going to get a little silly. Got the mystery liquid here in the cup. If you guess it, you get $1. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay. So, like I said, Jason suggested before the show started that we do. It is whale sperm. Official got it first guess. That's never happened before. That's never happened. We've been doing this years. Nobody's guessed it on the first try. We're going to go ahead and pin that up top. We're going to pin it up top. Oh, no, urine was last week. Miles. Good to see you. Fish Hook, good to see you. Anyway, let me try to gather my thoughts here. I'll give you a brief rundown of what we got going on. We got a new segment in the show that we're going to do right off the rip here. I will reveal that in a second. But in addition to all the stuff that Jason wants to do that is going to be no benefit to anyone, we've got a couple of great interviews coming up later on in the show. Dominic Gualtieri, I believe is how you say his last name. He is an animal trainer. And he's going to be touching base with us. I'm sort of in the market for an animal trainer. I'm trying to train. Well, I'd like to train some of my existing pets, but I'm actually looking for a pet that could help me in this war that I'm currently in. It's. I thought we were out of it last week. I was thinking, damn, we're out of the heavy stuff. You know, that the bees had, 6 nests in the backyard. I was able to eliminate all 6 of them with ease, really. It was much easier than I thought it would be. And I thought that would, kind of get rid of the bees, but it didn't. It didn't really get rid of them. They just sort of hang around now. They're like nomads. They don't have a home to call their own. They just sort of hang and torture me. And they got this damn talking squirrel. Mumford is a talking squirrel who just tries his best to torture me. It makes my life a living hell. He chewed through my hammock. How you'll like anchor one side of the hammock into a tree and the other side. Well, he chewed through almost all the way through the hammock on both sides. So when I went out there to take my little afternoon siesta, I fell right through. The hammock. And he was just there watching me. And he laughed at me. And then he just pranced off like squirrels do. It was very frustrating. I'm emotional. I don't really want to talk about it. I love that hammock. My grandfather died in that hammock. So long story short, I need to train up an animal that is capable of killing a squirrel. A cat would be great. Some sort of cat that would torture the squirrel a little bit. I would love that. So we'll talk to Dominic. We'll see what he says. And then a little later on after that, Sal DeSabatino will be calling in. And Sal is a umpire here at the local Little League. And I've got a tie to Sal that I'm going to have to discuss a few things with him. And I'm actually on the board for the Little League, so we'll get into some of his performance issues. I'm double dipping tonight. I'm going to do my board duties, and I will also be doing my radio show host duties. So that'll be a little later in the show. But also Sal is making a push for the Little League Hall of Fame. So, we're gonna put the word out for that as well. So, like I mentioned, though, Jason did add a new segment to the show, which is traffic and weather We'll get a look at the traffic here with Storm Chaser Jeff. We'll throw out to Jeff out there on the highways, see what the roads look like. Jeff, how the roads looking?
This is Jeff. Can you hear me?
Hey, Jeff, you sound great.
Yeah, Mulligan. Good to hear you, buddy. One of the greatest radio show hosts in history.
Did you say co-host?
I'm a host to him.
Thank you. No, that's okay. It's okay. So how those roads looking out there, Jeff?
Clearly, guy in a 2004 Pontiac Aztek, hauling what appears to be an entire trampoline with one bungee.
Jesus.
The thing's flapping around like a wounded bat. Northbound lanes down and about half the lane because everybody's slowing down to witness history. As for the weather, barometric pressure's dropping faster than your listener count after midnight. I got crosswinds hitting 40 miles an hour and a suspicious green cloud hovering over all these parking lot. That ain't weather anymore, Mulligan. It's judgment. And I gotta warn your audience, do not take Fancher Road unless your vehicle has four-wheel drive, a ham radio, and a signed waiver from FEMA. Also, somebody's inflatable graduation gorilla escaped and is currently causing a 7-car slowdown near the Dollar General. Authorities are describing him as a large, silent, and disrespectful. Back to you, Mulligan, unless the storm takes me first.
Wow, Jeff, great job. Look forward to hearing some more traffic from you, and you know, it is kind of odd to do traffic for an internet radio show, wouldn't you say? I mean,
The people need to know. I mean, I personally think that you could use the co-host mode, and I've been watching you since the start, and I think that you're one of the greatest radio men in the game, and I would absolutely love to just sit and maybe quietly hand you coffee in a commercial break while earning your respect over several feed-ins like a sitcom character, or I'm not asking for much, just a purpose of direction, a headset, maybe a little dental coverage.
Jeff, I work alone. Maybe just stick to traffic for now. I'm sure you'll find somebody that's looking for some help. But I think we're good. I think just checking in, getting some traffic from me every once in a while, maybe a little weather. Yeah, it's probably good. I wouldn't necessarily call you a co-host. Just kind of a guy.
I want to be your Robin to Stir, and I want to be your Nindy to Mork. Come on, Mulligan.
Jeff, listen. I don't work well with others, and you got a vibe it's a little off-putting. Your vibe's a little off-putting.
Well, I'll be here silently standing in the rain and accepting what you said, because you're a great man, Mulligan. A great man.
Well, listen, when you get back to the studio, maybe I will take a coffee, if you don't mind. Coffee would be great.
I gotta start somewhere. I'm there. I'm in.
Okay, well, that's traffic with Storm Chaser Jeff. That's Jason's fucking idea. Excuse my French. This is a family show. I should not be cursing. Let me see here. So, if you've been following the show for a couple of weeks now, you're well aware of the war that's going on. I launched a war against bees. I've been dominating the bees. I mean, they don't even stand a chance. They really don't stand a chance. So what they did is they went out and got my sworn enemy, Mumford P. Squirrel, Talking Squirrel. They moved him into the backyard, and they've been using him to sneak attack me. They're sort of in cahoots, I believe that's the proper term. They're in cahoots, and it's been a tough battle. I am doing this sort of alone. And I'm doing it pretty well. The biggest issue I'm having is Mumford broke into the house. I don't want to say broke in. He's a squirrel. He sort of chewed through my siding, and he's been living in my attic. At least during the nighttime, because I hear him running up and down the walls, and when I'm just about to fall asleep, he fucking runs right across my bed, and he shakes me, wakes me up. He won't let me sleep. It's sort of been torture. It's mental warfare. But the biggest issue is, now this is gonna sound crazy, but I am 99% sure that Bigfoot is in my backyard. I'm like 90% sure. The size of the fecal matter that I'm finding in the backyard is either it's bigger than human size. I mean, it's not like a bear. I mean, it's like a Bigfoot. I don't know. And the weirdest thing is, the defecation is there, and then the thing is literally like stepping on it. There's a giant footprint in it. There's excrement, and then there's a footprint. Pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that it's Bigfoot. And I don't know. I can handle a talking squirrel. I can handle some bees. I'm pretty sure I could take Bigfoot if I had to. I haven't got to look at him. I don't know how big he is. But I'm pretty sure I could take him if I had to. Jason's giving me a sign here. That means we have a caller usually. What's the caller's name, Jason? Tell me the caller's name. We do this every week. Just give me the name of the caller. Write it on a piece of paper. There you go. Marcel. All right. Marcel Derrier. That's a weird spelling, Jason. We'll have to talk about that after this. Marcel, are you there?
Hello?
Hey, Marcel. Thank you for the call.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. You are live on the Mustache Mulligan Show.
Great. I'm a first-time caller, long-time listener, and somewhat of a Sasquatch enthusiast.
Meaning you are like, what does that mean, an enthusiast for Sasquatch? Like you're a fan, or you?
I don't like to use the F word a lot. You know what I mean? I like to think I'm more of a connoisseur of Sasquatch knowledge. And the first thing, Mr. Mustache, if I can call you Mr. Mustache.
Please.
Is that okay?
Yeah, please. I prefer Mr. Mustache, actually. Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. Sorry. The first thing I'd like to say is, Mr. Mustache, we don't technically like to use the term Bigfoot.
Okay.
Kind of derogatory to the native Sasquatch population.
Oh, so I'm being a little. I got it. Okay, I'm using the wrong terminology. Got it. Yeah. I mean, obviously, look, the thing's taking a crap in my backyard. I don't want to be super nice to it, but I don't want to cause like generational trauma or anything. You know, like I don't want to call it, the B word if, you know what I mean? Like, so thank you for that. That's fantastic. So what is the term that they prefer? Is it Sasquatch?
Sasquatch, I feel like, is the most native term. It comes from a Proto-Indian European word meaning hairy man or stick man. Okay? This isn't my term. This is what I've heard. And also, Mr. Mulligan or Mr. Mustache, I would like to say that I wouldn't be so quick to accuse the Sasquatch of defecating in your backyard. They tend to be very intelligent creatures. It's a very misconception because of their big feet.
Really? So you're saying that just because it's a giant pile of crap, with a huge footprint in it, I shouldn't jump right to it being a Sasquatch. Okay, that's interesting because that's usually where my head goes. I judge the size of the the poop and sort of envision what it is that could have done this. It's either a horse or it's a Sasquatch, I think. I mean, we're talking about lots of poop.
No, of course. And like I said, long time listener, first time caller. So I just want, and this is kind of my forte. So I just wanted to kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't want you to do anything drastic because I love the show. You know what I mean? A million views, yeah. So,
hey, could you recommend a way to take down a Sasquatch? I mean, if you know these things inside and out, like say I do see this guy, should I? I mean, is there a technique that maybe they have a weakness? Any way that I can bring down one of these suckers? I would appreciate the information.
Well, first things first, Mr. Mustache, I would ask you a few questions that if you could answer for me.
Sure.
Have you noticed any like unruly smells after the defecation? Like not just the defecation, because obviously that stinks, but any other lingering bad smells?
Yes, I mean foul is. I mean it's just there is a foul, gamey. Like it's very it's I mean it's hard to get past the smell of the excrement, right? Like it's pretty bad. But there's also this like additional thing that's kind of happening that smells, like wet fur, but not like wet.
The wafting.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the wafting, that's bad. That's a bad sign, Mr. Mustache. Sorry. And secondly, have you heard like any distinct knocking on like maybe trees or I don't know, maybe a houses or something around the neighborhood?
Knocking on houses? I mean, we're in a pretty big pizza area. We love our pizza. So we get lots of deliveries for pizza. So I mean yeah, I mean
this is gonna I understand. Pizza is great. I'm also a big fan. I almost order it every day at the beach. But this is gonna be a distinct loud knocking, not rhythmic necessarily. It almost sounds like a strange alien knocking.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there has been some of that. Yeah.
Oh no, really?
Well, yeah, because I was like, man, sounds like that's an odd sounding woodpecker. Is kind of, I was like, kind of caught my attention a little bit. Oh yeah, it's a very odd sounding knock.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Not okay. I mean, that's kind of bad actually. I was hoping to kind of ease your mind a little bit, but I think you may have a Bigfoot. Or
Jesus, come on, Marcel.
See what you have done to me, Mr. Mustache. I'm thinking that you might actually have a Sasquatch in your backyard.
What is the likelihood? Do you have any in the lore that you know? Are Sasquatches, are they prone to working with bees or talking squirrels? Is that anything you've come across in your research?
Honestly, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I hope, if he's just passing through or something and, kind of crapping in my yard and waffle stomping it, just to leave a mark, that's one thing. But if the bees and the talking squirrels have hired him to sort of be on their side for this war, I might be in trouble. So I'm just trying to sort of figure that out.
No, you're 100% right in trying to search out any possible explanation for the paranormal, it seems like, activities that you have going on, because animals are communicating a war against you. But like on all my knowledge, I have never known for the squirrels and the bees to summon a Sasquatch. The only really case I have ever heard of somebody summoning a Sasquatch was in 2022 when a man from Oklahoma killed his best friend because he believed he summoned a Sasquatch.
Interesting. Wow. Okay. Well,
yeah, but I mean, most of my, I was calling to hopefully clear the name of the Sasquatch because they get a bad rap in the media. I mean, I see a lot of stories, especially from the early 90s. You know what I mean? Talking about Sasquatches are just hitting on a lot of women in Texas and Oklahoma and New Mexico. And you know, I personally just don't believe they have ever distributed, they have ever, you know what I mean, displayed that sense of type of behavior.
So you're saying they're hitting on women, like they're macking on them? They're is
No,
that?
I said alleged. I said that was the rumor. The rumor.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to help clear the air.
Got
You
it.
know, I'm trying to help clear the name because I don't. I mean, I believe they might be vandalizing cars because that's kind of badass. But
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
I
think.
mean,
I
I will
don't
have
think
to.
they're hitting.
I'll have to keep an eye on the old mustache mobile because listen, I'm okay with pooping in the yard. I'm okay with maybe even an alliance with the bees on some level. But you start messing with my vehicle, then we've got sort of an issue that is going to have to be
Yeah,
addressed. So
and Mr. Mustache, I haven't even brought up about the interdimensional time travel abilities that allegedly they possess. So you're gonna have to watch out for that.
you're okay. All right. Well, listen, Marcel. Maybe. I mean, you're starting to frighten me a little bit. Maybe we can contact each other offline here. I'll get Jason to get your contact information, and maybe you can help me come up with a game
Anytime.
plan.
Email me at Marcel at Gmail.
Okay, at Marcel at Gmail.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Is there a .com at the end of that, or is it just?
Oh, I always forget. Thank you, Mr. Mustache. You're best.
All right, that's Marcel. Jason, thank you for putting that through. That's a fantastic, fantastic phone call by you, Jason. And I don't do this often. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a couple of attaboys there. That was a very good phone call. You keep those coming through tonight, and we're gonna be okay. We're gonna have ourselves a great show. Listen, I'll apologize up front. I had about 13 super spicy hot wings tonight. I'm dealing with some real heartburn, some real indigestion, but I'm playing through it. Okay, I'm pulling a Michael Jordan tonight, and I'm playing hurt. I'm playing through it, and I'm doing it for the love of the game. So you might hear some burping. Okay, I'll be honest. When Marcel was talking, I muted the mic. I cut a little bit of a fart. Jason heard it. Jason saw me. He knows we're locked in tonight. We locked eyes. We're feeling good. We're good buds tonight, Jason and I. Okay, well, so here's where we're at. The war is warring right now. We're at it. We're battling. It's a constant thing. I need to get our next guest on the line, Jason. If you could start working on that, that would be fantastic. And you just signal me when he's ready, Jason. We're doing this tonight. We're on the same page. Let me just move this here. It's Dominic Gultieri. He's an animal trainer, and he specializes in all animals, domestic and wild. The older you get, the worse the heartburn gets too. I mean, I'm in some pain here. Burping my face off. Trying my best to be professional. You never see who's a professional broadcaster. Give me a name. Brian Williams. You never see Brian Williams cutting burps when he's doing the nightly news. All right, we good to go in there, Jason? Giving me the thumbs up. I'll take the thumbs up. That works. Let's go with, it's going to be Dominic. Let's see here. Jason, you just give me the thumbs up when he's ready. Dominic, you there?
Yeah, yo, what's up, mustache? What's up, babe?
Hey, Dominic.
How you doing?
I'm okay, man. Can you give me the pronunciation of that last name? Is it Gaultieri?
Yeah, Gaultier, Dominic.
Dominic.
Gaultier.
Hey, so it says
Hey,
here.
listen. Any problems you have with these animals, I'll take care of it. I can handle anything. I do. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. I don't pull no punches. Anything you need done with these animals, I'll take care of it for you.
Well, that's fantastic information and news, really. I mean, so I'm sure you're familiar with what I've got going on here. I've got these bees that are a real pain in my backside. Dominic, can I call you Dom? Does that work, or should it just Dominic?
Please.
Okay, Dom.
Dom, please.
Well,
Dom. Yes, I am following along about what's going on with the bees, and you know what? They're invasive. I mean, they cross the border, and sometimes, millions are too many. Build the wall, but these bees, I can eradicate them. If you need me, I'm here for you. I got you.
So what is, give me a little bit of this background with your animal training. What kind of animals do you train? Is it an all animals type of thing, or are you?
Yeah, it's all customer based. Understand? So someone calls me and says, "Hey, listen, I got problems." And when you got problems, Dominic. My name spreads. I don't advertise. It's just friends of friends. But I can give you a scenario. I had this lady call me, and she had issues. She had this fish tank, and had like a fish in it. Yeah, I don't know fishes.
You said you don't know fish. You don't know fishes. Okay.
So whatever. This fish kept eating everything that came. Everything she put in, the fish kept eating it all. So part of my strategy is trash talk. So she called me. I go to the house. I go to the fish tank. I'm like, what's the problem? You think you own this tank? And then I grab the net. I pull it out. I put it on the table and I fucking punch it twice.
You're saying
he didn't know what was going. He didn't know what was going on. After I punched it twice, he didn't know what was going on. He or she, whatever it is. So I grabbed it, I threw it back in the tank. He went down into the freaking little sea castle. He just laid there. Problem solved. Problem solved. Problem solved. That's what we do. Sometimes you got to be aggressive.
I like that school of thought. And if it's, if it works on a fish, I'm sure it works on a dog.
I got one more.
Yeah,
more,
okay.
Ready?
Sure.
Friend of mine called. He got a boxer. These dogs. These squared head, dumbass dogs. These boxers.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he has company over, he's sitting there he's eating food. The dog's sitting right there. He's drooling. He's begging. He's begging for food from anybody to get food. Go down. He don't go lay down. It's exhausting and it's embarrassing, especially when you have company because your dog's not trained. He called me up and said, "Tom, need help." I said, "I'm on my way." So I go over there, talk to the dog, and I trash talk. That's a strategy. I'm like, who do you think you are? You think you just beg? What are you on, meth? So I got a plate of food. I broke that fucking plate right over his head. He cowered away. No more begging. Success.
Oh, man.
That's what this is.
Okay.
That's what this is. I broke that fucking plate right over his fucking head. It was awesome. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. And success. Now he don't beg no more. He's scared of plates. It's a win. And I know it's not, everyone doesn't agree with it, but I'm telling you, it works. It works. You ever seen a lion and the cubs?
Yeah.
Cubs come looking for the food. Fucking goes after them.
Have you done any work with cats? Cats on a larger scale, like a lion or like a really big house cat?
Nothing big like that.
Okay.
Nothing big like that. But I can handle that. I can do anything. I'm from the streets.
Well,
but I have done young cats, little cat, like household cats, domestic cats.
And how are they
Yeah,
to train? I feel like that might be,
they're tough.
Well,
They are
a
tough.
dog seems like, dogs, they kind of are, wimps in a little bit of, but a cat.
They are. But you sometimes you have these owners say, "Go down, go down, go down, stop it, go down." And he's like almost eating my plate of food. I'm sitting there trying to eat food. He's almost got it. He's almost got it. It's like, go down, Oscar, go down, and nothing happens because it's just shit. It's shit. There's no training. So that's why I take the plate and I'll bust it in fucking Oscar's head. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And then Oscar listens.
So
now when I walk around, but let me tell you my cat story real quick.
Go ahead.
You mind?
I would love it if you shared your cat story.
Well, so the cat story. A lady called me. She's like, I love my cat. I take care of it. I give it toys. I give it a tower. I mean, she's like, I recreate the commercials with the freaking like golden silver platter so the cat eats it, and I get out of the shower and the cat hides and he fucking scratches my leg. He attacked me. That's my leg. I said, I'm on my way. I'm gonna fix this. So I get there and I get down on the cat and I look at the cat and I'm like, who do you think you are? You think you can just do this? You think you can just, like attack somebody who takes care of you so much? So I got the cat lightly, picked it up and loved it all the way to fucking washing machine. I did. And I put it in the washing machine, I shut the lid, and I put it on full cycle. Listen, cat don't do it no more. Scared to death. He don't know what's going on. He don't do it no more.
I mean,
we won. We won. We won.
It sounds like you're in a results-based business, and I mean that's
you got to teach these animals how to behave.
Are you familiar, Dom, with Cesar Millan? Is that his name, Cesar Millan, the dog trainer?
Yeah.
So and this is interesting because sometimes I'll watch that show and it's all about posturing. But he doesn't. I'll get a little physical, but I like your approach of like, no, let him know. Crack him over the head with that plate. Kind of give him a shin to the ribs a little bit. Have to.
Yeah. Listen, it goes back to the Roman times. There has to be someone in charge here. It has to be a leader. You got to be the alpha, male or female. You got to be the alpha. And saying, please stop. You need to take aggression and be angry and be like, I'm in charge. I hit, motherfucker. I hit. What do you think about that? And then they cower, and then it works. And then listen, you walk into a room, you snap your fingers, they come running to your feet like a fucking slave. It's awesome.
Wow.
It works.
Dom, I mean, this is exciting because I got this talking squirrel, man, that has just been a pain in my ass. And I don't know if you do anything with squirrels, if you can
Mulligan.
Yeah.
Mulligan. On my way.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
Okay. No, that's fantastic. I will. I'll put a pot of coffee on and we'll get to work.
Listen, I don't want to switch gears here too much on you, but I was listening earlier about the guy that called in about the Sasquatch thing. What's that about?
Well, I'm pretty sure I have a Sasquatch living, or maybe not living, but he's definitely encroaching on my property. There's a lot of pooping and a lot of.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely he's encroaching on my property a little bit.
Yeah, but what about the calling them Bigfoots or is politically incorrect or something like that?
Yeah, it's a kind of a slur, I guess, to call them Bigfoot now. The B word is kind of what we're allowed to say.
Well, listen, I've dealt with a lot of Sasquatches, and I know who they are, and I respect them. But if I see 20 or 30 Sasquatches in a Walmart, it looks like a bunch of Bigfoots to me. You know what I'm saying? So just you gotta be careful. So the guy's walking on a fine line.
I mean, at a certain point, if it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably
right.
Probably
right. I mean, they're jumping around. It's crazy. It's wild. I mean, once a Bigfoot, always a Bigfoot.
Listen, From your lips to God's ears, Dom. Thank you for calling in. Listen, I'm going to put a pot of coffee on. If you can get here within the half hour or so, man, we can get to work.
For that squirrel?
Yeah, we can get to work on the squirrel. Mumford's got,
Right.
Yeah. So, man, I'm
Listen.
impressed. I'd like to sign up for your services immediately.
If I could say, it's not politically correct on how I do my services. However, it's effective. It works. Sometimes you have to punch, a dog that you have right in the belly. You got to punch them hard in the belly till they listen. And I'll tell you, if you punch them really hard one time in the belly, they'll listen to every word you say. There's no question. You are in charge. So, just take that. Put that in your back pocket.
When you say really hard, just before I let you go, you say really hard. You punch them really hard. Are we talking like 60% strength, power? Where are you at there on the number?
It all depends on the dog. Like I own a corgi, and I hit him about 75%.
Okay, Dom. Thank you for the information. I really appreciate it. Look for I'll be reaching out via email too to make a payment, so we can get started immediately.
You got it. I'm here.
Dom Gutierrez is an animal trainer, and he is available to help you guys out there listening. Reach out to Dom and train those damn animals. Okay, you heard him say it there. Nothing is worse than having a dog that doesn't listen, right? A dog that kind of does his own thing, thinks he runs the house. Give Dom a call. Dom will come in and we'll straighten your puppy right out. That's what Dom does. Let's see here. Well, I mean, I told you guys, sometimes people think I'm lying, I guess. I say we got a fantastic show, and they're like, yeah, sure, you say that every time, but, man, we're really hitting it out of the park tonight, aren't we? Jason and I are just getting along. I mean, things are good, at least here in the studio, right, Jason? I feel like pals, man. I feel like good pals. We've got a caller on the line, he says. I one day you guys are going to hear Jason talk. Right now, he talks in my ears. Who's the caller? Denise Mason, huh? Okay. Denise Mason.
Hello.
Hey, Denise, how are you? Thanks for calling.
Hi, is this Mustache Mulligan?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, that's good. I've been wanting to try and talk to you. I've been listening to your show. This war thing is kind of, I don't know, it's getting a little hostile, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's getting hostile, but we're handling it. I mean, we've got quite the game plan locked in, and I think we're coming close to an end here, I think.
Oh, you think so? I mean, I just was kind of trying to find out. I might have some trouble myself with some of the animals in my yard, and I was just wondering if maybe you could maybe tell me some of your game plan here.
Oh, yeah. So I got this animal trainer, Dominic. He's going to come in, and he's going to teach me. I have one of the issues I have is this freaking talking squirrel who is just making my life hell. He's living in my attic. He's running through my walls and wait until I fall asleep. He runs across my bed, and he's being a real MFer, Denise, a real MFer. So,
Squirrels,
yeah.
Squirrels are kind of like a very educated type of animal. So you should be very careful with what you do with the squirrel.
I disagree. I think squirrels they're one of the dumbest, one of the rudest. Maybe they're smart, but they're rude. They're rude, and
I beg to differ. I know a few squirrels. They're not that bad.
You know a few squirrels. I mean, that's okay, Denise. Listen, if you want to, why don't you call into Mumford's podcast or whatever he does, and if you're a squirrel supporter, okay, because that probably won't. You're either Team Mulligan or
And I mean, if you're gonna make me choose, I guess I'm Team Mumford. This is Mumford Team Squirrel.
Jesus Christ.
I've been waiting to get through to you. Had to fake my name just to get on your show, that Jason feller.
Mumford, here's what I want you to know. I'm going to cut your tail off. I'm going to cut your tail off, and I'm going to hang it from my rearview mirror.
Let me know. Let me tell you something, mister. There's no way that's going to happen. You can tell Dominic Toretto or whatever his name is. He ain't going to be punching no squirrel. I'm not having it. You wait. You're going to wake up one day and you're going to have no car because I'm going to chew through all the wires in the damn car. This is going way too far and I'm tired of it.
Let me tell you this. Not only is Dominic going to punch you, but I'm going to hold you while he punches you.
No way, because I know that's what Sasquatch feller.
You don't
He's in my corner.
You don't know Sasquatch. Mumford,
I know
you don't know
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
He goes by Sash.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Hey,
you know who told him to poop in your darn yard? You know who that was? Mumford T. Squirrel.
Mumford, you're a dead man or a dead squirrel. You're dead.
I got one thing to say to you,
Yeah.
Mulligan. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
These nuts. Take care.
Jason, things were going really well for us tonight. How do you not know that that's Mumford? How do you? It's wartime right now. You understand that, right? You understand we're at war? Like, I know you leave here and everything's good. You go back to your house and everything's fine. But here at the Mulligan estate, we're kind of at war. And if I can't trust you to screen the calls properly, I mean, I don't even know. Like, where do we go from here? I thought we were I thought we were getting along great. Really? Okay. Okay. You're lucky we have another guest lined up. Because I will say some words that will probably get us canceled. Not that word, Jason. What do you think? Just because they can't hear you doesn't mean you can say it in my ear. Not that word. No. What do you think I am? What? You think I'd say that? Come on, dude. Sal DeSabatino is a local umpire here in the area for the Little League. I'm very, very interested to talk to him. Hey, Sal, are you there?
Hey, Mustache.
Hey, Sal, good to talk to you.
Hey, thanks for the call.
Hey, no problem. Listen, I was just setting up to the audience that kind of the situation here. So if you don't mind, let me set this up, tell the people who you are and the reason for the call and everything.
Sure, no problem. I always love hearing from you.
So this is Sal DeSabatino. He is an umpire here at the local Little League, and we'll get into his background a little bit. A few things are interesting about Sal and I's relationship. Mainly, I'm on the board. Okay, so the main reason for the call tonight is I am on the Little League board, and I am responsible for rehabilitation for players and coaches and umpires. And recently, Sal's kind of found himself in a little bit of hot water, and we have to address it. Now, we're going to do it here on the radio show because I'm double dipping. I'm short on time. So we're going to talk to him about that. But also, Sal's got some stuff coming up that's a little exciting. But, Sal, let's start with the hard stuff first, okay?
Well, listen, Mustache, let me just cut in real quick. I heard your parents complaining that you're too strict. This is a child's league, and, you got to loosen up and give them a break, and they only play 2 times a week, and what are these parents gonna say if they grow up and they got a bunch of little kids running around that can't play the game.
Well, I think, listen, this part of my job is really hard because I respect what you're doing. I really do. I mean, you're holding kids accountable. Now, granted, it is T-ball we're talking about, right? I mean, that's what, 5 years old?
Listen, the 5, 6 league minimum, maybe 4.5.
So, I mean, you know, calling check swings and stuff like that, like, that's one of the big things the parents are kind of, you know, they're like, hey, you know, Sal's calling check swings and it's T-ball, you know, and it's, you know.
I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you said it. Look, I call all check swings, especially in T-ball. Look, Mustache, a check swing is a check swing. If I say he went, he went. All right? Mustache, listen, I don't care if you're 6 or 36. A swing is a swing.
Again, Sal, I mean, I'm on your side with this, right? Like, if we want these boys and girls going pro, it starts at age, 5, age 4.5. And you know, I'm just, maybe you can lighten up a little bit. I mean, I saw a video of the check swing he called on Johnny. I mean, I thought maybe you were being a little harsh. I mean, you didn't. Maybe you could change the way you're calling the swing. Maybe, like it's a little intense. You're calling, kids are crying.
You're talking about last Saturday, the 3 p.m. game, little Johnny Bruno. I know exactly what you're talking about. This kid has a long history of violating the rules in the check. He knows. I've pulled him aside many times, and I've told him exactly what a check swing is. And listen to me. Look, if you've seen a little league game, you know I'm the only guy back there. It's me versus the world. Okay? Look, if I'm not strict to these rules, these kids got to develop the control of their fast twitch muscle reaction time. And if I'm not strict on these check swings, Mustache, who's going to do it?
I mean, you're right. You're definitely right. Again, I'm just doing my job. So, we're checking all the boxes here. I'm giving you the things that are being discussed, and giving you a chance to defend yourself. I think you're doing a great job, Sal. I really do. I think you're doing a great job. Listen,
I heard the complaints. I just want to tell you too. If you hesitate or you twitch or you rock your weight while placing the ball on the tee, that's a balk. Take your base, kid. Next kid. We've got no time, Mustache, in this game to be explaining proper weight distribution and balk. That's a balk. Next batter. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, I guess part of the issue is, Sal, is a societal thing, right? Like, we've gotten so used to letting things slide, right? That, like, when a guy comes along and all you're doing is you're enforcing the rule. That is a balk. I mean, every time it's a balk.
Look, listen, you've seen baseball. You come up to the plate. I'm not out here to give participation trophies out. A balk is a balk. Next batter, we got no time.
We got to get this game moving. I mean, the pros have a pitch clock for a reason, and then T-ball has Sal DeSabatino. I mean, that's Sal, one of the other things that I think was really driving parents crazy was, how quickly you're ejecting the kids from the game. I mean, you're on some incredible run of just, running guys out.
Listen, I'm strict to the rules. I don't want to hear or see all this, oh, Mr. Sal, oh, I'm just a little kid. I didn't even get a chance to swing. Oh, Listen, if you cry out here, I'm tossing you. I'll walk that teary little face, Mustache, because we all know there's no crying in baseball.
I mean, Jimmy Dugan, right? I mean, listen, Sal, you get no argument from me. I will write a review of our conversation here. I'm sorry we had to do it on the air, but I will submit my, remarks and review to the board. And as far as I'm concerned, you're doing a great job. You really are. We'll figure out the proper wording to get the parents off of your back, but you just keep doing what you're doing, Sal.
Look, and Mustache, I appreciate you having me on. If I could just leave with this, we all remember the old baseball saying. They say, we're all told at some point we can't play the kids' game anymore. Some of us are done college, some of us are grown, but we're all told at some point we can't play the kids' game anymore. Well, Mustache, what I'm saying is some of us are kids. Sometimes you got to tell a kid he can't play this kid's game anymore.
You're the perfect guy to do that, Sal. Truly. I mean that. Before I let you go, can we touch on the Hall of Fame bid here for the Little League Hall of Fame? Is that something that you're still pushing for, or are you kind of giving up? I know it's been 3 turns through now that you've been denied.
So I write Williamsport at the end of every season. We all know Williamsport. I'm trying to get in, but they something about culture, and I'm not sensitive, or these kids are, again, 4, 5, 6 years old. But look, if nobody's respecting the rules, who's going to do it?
Hey, listen, man. I here's what I can do. I will tell my audience to petition for Sal DiSabatino in the Little League Hall of Fame, and you watch, dude. Tens of people are going to reach out, and you might be looking at a little different result next go around. So you just be ready for that. Okay, start writing your speech now is what I would say.
Listen, with all where the world's at right now, all the bad things happening. If I walk a couple crying kids from a baseball game because I didn't give them a chance to swing the bat, I mean, is there anything worse, really?
Racism is probably up there, but no, I mean, in terms of baseball, come on, Sal, you're changing lives, and I respect it. The audience respects it. I mean, I'm proud of you. I'll say that. I want to go on record and say, Sal, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the work you're doing in these children's lives. Even if they don't appreciate it right now, one day they will. One day they will.
Well, thank you again, Mustache. I'm glad you can have me on so I can share my points. If I'm not strict with these kids, who's going to be?
Well, there you go. Sal, thank you for calling in. That's Sal DiSabatino, ladies and gentlemen. You can write to Williamsport, the Little League Hall of Fame. Let's get Sal inducted. Let's get him inducted this go-round. We want him in the Hall of Fame this year. And we're going to do everything we can to make that happen. Right? Keep those kids in line. That's what I'm saying. Listen, guys, thank you. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for goofing off and being silly for a little bit here tonight. It's Friday. I got to be honest. It's a long weekend. I'm going to make time to do probably a stream at some point, another stream, but maybe a video game or two. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you check us out. Truly, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. This is fun. We got the camera, we got the green screen thing. This is all like within the past couple of months. So we're working things out. You can reach out if you have any thoughts, ideas, comments, recommendations, any of that. I'd like to hear it. Okay, so reach out. Let me know what you think. Don't try to hurt my feelings or nothing. I will cry. I'm a bit of a crier. Latina Mona Lisa's in the chat. Miles Mann's in the chat. Wax Kibblestone I saw in there too. Yeah, Wax is here. Bigfoots. Fish Hook, of course. Oh man, we were jamming tonight. So thank you guys. I'll say thanks to Buck, thanks to Woody, thanks to Ree, Cam, Colton. You guys rock. You'll see the credits rolling through the screen here. I'm going to get to editing and we'll get the show up. And listen, check out the Instagram page. I'm going to put at Mustache Mulligan is the Instagram page that we're trying to get up and running. We've been posting lots of clips to that page, to my personal page. So, if you're interested in that kind of thing, make sure you follow the Mustache Mulligan page on Instagram. that's where we're posting a lot of clips. I'm still working on the YouTube part of it. If you notice, I did update the profile picture. That was a little something I did on Canva. That was fun. You don't have to compliment it. It's fine. You don't have to say, oh, that looks great, good work. Nothing like that. But, if you want to, I would gladly accept it, Anyway, boys, girls, thank you. And I will see you when I see you. Love you. Bye.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.